here to tell you my story and how the What, Why, How course from Thomas and Shana has influenced my riding and my training of my horse. Before the course, I had no idea that you were meant to ride with your whole leg, not just your calves and your heels. I'm from Australia and we don't have that great foundation that a lot of European riders have. We're just kind of thrown on a horse and we just try to make do with what little knowledge we have. So I have discovered so many things, like that your weight and your hips can influence your horse, and that you need to be able to control the shoulders and the croup. And the list goes on of all the things that I have learned from doing this course, which I never knew before, because before, when I would go and seek coaches to try and find the answers of how do you do these things and how do I improve myself and my horse, and they would just shout at me, you know, kick harder, make him go more forward, use your whip. But no one ever explained to me how to get my horse more forward. And then they would say, you'd do a dressage test and the judge would say, your horse needs to be more over the back and more relaxed, but no one would tell you how to achieve that. So, and because of all this yelling by the coaches and stuff, I just ended up this massive great ball of tension. And so my poor horse could barely move because I'm this big, tight, massive ball of tension on top of him. But since I've started the course, I'm just like having so many light bulb moments. It's like blinding in my brain. They're just constantly going off. Even today, I had another 2 light bulb moments and I'm halfway through the course. My horse I bought last year in April, and he was just 4 going on 5. He'd been turned out for a whole year after being broken in and really hadn't done anything. So I bought this really, really green horse, and I wanted to teach him classical dressage. And a friend of mine who was over in Europe had sent me a link to this artistic community on Facebook and said, oh, you should look at this, you'll really like it. And eventually I did look at it and I was like, wow, this stuff is really resonating with me. I'm actually like, wow, I never knew that, you know, and I was starting to learn stuff. And then the What, Why, How course opened up and I looked into it and I thought, gosh, I really can't go past this because there is just so much here that I think is going to help me. So I signed up, and at first I was so overwhelmed. There was so much information, and everyone was saying on the private Facebook that take your time, there's no hush, you have a lifetime access to it. So I just slowed down and started taking it all in. Oh, and the community is fabulous. They are so kind and so supportive. Love the community from the Thomas and Shana Ritter. And Thomas and Shana themselves are amazing, so supportive. Anyway, so my horse has gone from being this wibbly wobbly horse that I couldn't ride a straight line, I could barely stop him, he wouldn't go, he was a slug, to this amazing horse that I can change his flexion, change his bend, I can get short strides, I can get longer strides, I can get a canter transition. I couldn't even get a canter transition when I first rode him. When I was trying him out, I couldn't get him to canter. And even when I got him home, it took me nearly a year before I could get a canter transition on the first ask. But thanks to doing this course, my horse is confident and supple. When my body worker comes and does her massage magic on him, she's like, wow, there's no tension in him anywhere. He's amazing. And she can see how he's developing. His neck and his top line are developing. And the other day, I finally attended my first official dressage competition, which has been a long time coming because of COVID. And I was blown away. I got 69%. And I've qualified for state championships. And this is my very first ever official test. And I've only done a couple of other dressage competitions unofficially with him in the recent months. And it's all because of Thomas and Shana and their fabulous course. So I'm hoping to have some video to show you, but of me riding him. But first I've got to work out how to get my Pixio to work, because I'm not very technical and I've only just gotten it. So for the moment this might have to suffice, but if I get some video of him, I will add it and add the hashtag, and hopefully Shana can cobble it all together. But yeah, people, just do this course. It's everything. It's everything you've ever wanted. It teaches you how to ride better. It teaches your horse, you teach your horse to ride better. There's so many exercises that they have. You're never bored. Your horse is never bored. My horse is the sort of horse he needs to be constantly doing something interesting, or else he gets bored really, really quickly. And with this course, he's constantly, oh wow, yeah, this is interesting, and he's really good. And the other thing that's really helped is the Feldenkrais courses. Like the Feldenkrais has helped me not to be such a ball of tension. I'm becoming more aware of my body and my position and everything, and it's improving, and that's why my horse is improving as well, because I'm not such a So yeah, just do it, people, do it.